The IPL has started and I thought, well, since I love cricket so much and we analyze cricket so much and we're all playing on Dream 11, I'm going to sort of give you videos every day about my analysis of the match. The biggest funda for this IPL is, it's being played without any people. So it's like an extended net session. It's being played in another country. It's being played on pitches that are not greatly conducive for high-scoring cricket matches and exciting cricket matches, especially towards the latter half of this tournament. So in spite of all that, let's see what happened. So Mumbai Indians, Chennai Super Kings, I really think the fitness of the players were in question last 6 months. Yeah, not really doing so well. I mean, everyone noticed Rohit Sharma, Yeah, we noticed Hardik Pandya six-packs also. But I think for Mumbai Indians to become the unit that they should become, and they always do end up becoming, Kieron Pollard and Hardik Pandya need to really bat and bowl well. What was really surprising in the first one was that Kieron Pollard was not used because he'd just come off 4 wickets in the CPL final. He knows how to bowl the slower ones really well. I mean, I can understand Hardik Pandya because you didn't want to, give pace on the ball. So I felt like Rohit Sharma missed a trick over there as far as the bowling was concerned. It's not like it was going their way anyway. And eventually Rohit Sharma will score and Quinton de Kock will score. Surya Kumar Yadav is also there. So they got a very strong team. But it is always going to be Hardik Pandya and Kieron Pollard. If they come back to back and they score like the runs that they can score, you're looking at maybe even 100 runs in 5 overs. And that's not because they can clear the ground so easily. I mean, Kieron Pollard just needs to lift the bat, it goes for a 6-man. Looking at Chennai never looks to me like the team that can always win, but somehow always finds the players. And here I have to say, Ambati Rayudu was in fine, swashbuckling form. And we're not even coming to the big hitters towards the end, which is a Dhoni. Sam Curran has always been a brilliant bowler and batsman. He just goes out there and gives it his all, man. I think the big casualty in this list will be Murli Vijay. I don't think Murli Vijay has it what in him. I think he's got a little bit slower. And even Shane Watson, he'll give you that one big game. But essentially speaking, I think he's a bit of a liability on the team. So if that goes, I think they'll be really unstoppable. That's my analysis of that match. And Kings 11 Punjab and Delhi, wow, what a match. There's Stoinis and Glenn Maxwell, the two most enigmatic players for Australia. Some have never achieved their potential, but are really fantastic batsmen. Rishabh Pant and Shreyas Iyer for Delhi will always be fantastic. And Kahis or Rabada, I think they've got like the team to be able to go very far in this tournament. But the surprise package for everyone is going to be Shami. He was so on the ball, he was unplayable. And I think Shami will be the deciding factor for Kings 11 and KL Rahul eventually will get his form. So I do believe that, Kings 11 has a very strong chance in this tournament as well. And they just need one bowler to click for a long period of time. But in a 2-month tournament, could be tough, but for now, I'm really looking to see them doing very well. All right, the big match today, well, it's Virat versus the rest. It's just one of those sore points in my life that RCB hasn't come close to winning a title. I mean, they've been close, but they've never really looked like they're going to win it. So it's going to be a very tough match for them because there's Williamson and there's Warner, and then there's Bhuvi, and there's such strong bowlers and batsmen as far as SRH is concerned with Bairstow on the top, and Bairstow has been in very good form. So you've got to also see how much they've been playing. RCB on the other side has AB de Villiers, who's not played cricket for a very long time. Virat, who's not played cricket for 7 months. Finchie is the only one who's actually been playing some cricket. But the bowling is always the one that sort of lets you down a little bit. I think in the bowling department, RCB will rely very heavily on Zampa, and Zampa's been in some great form, picked up a lot of wickets in the recent series. But their red herring has to be Umesh Yadav. If Umesh Yadav clicks, he could have actually become Mohammad Shami. If you actually think about how Mohammad Shami was, they were both as quick. Yadav was unplayable at one point in time, but somehow he's lost his way and he's very, very erratic. So he can either go for very many runs in those 4 overs, he's very capable of giving 50 runs in 4 overs, but he's also capable of taking 4 wickets in those overs. So I'll have to wait and see how this sort of pans out. My pick, unfortunately, even though my heart says RCB, will have to be SRH today. So we'll have to wait and watch. I'll keep coming out with these, detailed analyses of mine. And you're welcome to sort of like, share, comment, and disagree at times for sure. But it's just the beginning. We're going to have fun for the next 2 months.